The 18th Extraordinary East African Community Heads of State Summit has directed the Council of Ministers to expeditiously commence and conclude negotiations with the DRC for admission to the East African Community and report to the next summit. As Samuel Senano reports, the virtual summit held today has also considered the proposal to amend Rule 11 of the Rules of Procedure and directed the Secretariat to convene an extraordinary meeting of the Sectoral Council on Legal and Judicial Affairs to deliberate and advise on this proposal for consideration by the next summit.
The summit was chaired by President Uhuru Kenyatta of Kenya and attended by President Museveni of Uganda, President Paul Kagame of Rwanda, President Samia Suluhu Hassan of Tanzania, His Excellency Prosper Bombaza, the Vice President of the Republic of Burundi, and Honorable Deng Alo Okol, Minister for East African Community Affairs, Republic of South Sudan, representing President Salva Kiir. Today's proceedings started by observing a minute of silence for fallen Tanzanian President John Pombe Magufuli, who passed on in March this year. The chairperson of the summit, President Uhuru Kenyatta, informed the leaders that he had received the considered report by the Council of Ministers that considered the application by the Democratic Republic of Congo to join the East African Community.
I reaffirm the commitment of the summit to the East African Community integration process. We are certainly sure that this is an effective vehicle for the economic development and prosperity of the people of East Africa. We therefore continue to prioritize the community agenda at both national and regional levels.
On his part, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni told the heads of state that Congo has always been part of East Africa and the distortions by the colonialists had kept them away. Museveni highlighted what he considers the purposes of integration.
The purpose of integration are really three. Number one, how do you solve the problem of prosperity? Ustawi wa jamii. Prosperity comes from business, production of goods and services. When you produce goods and services, where do you sell them? You sell them within the country, you sell them within the region, you sell them in Africa and internationally. The more buyers you have, the better. The second point about integration is strategic security. You can see how insecurity doesn't know boundaries, it goes from here to there. If we don't work together, we shall not manage the issue of insecurity. And finally, the people we are integrating are Nindugu. They are similar people. So it is easy for us. It's not like the Europeans who are trying to unite people who are different, speaking different language. Sisi tuko na lugha ya Kiswahili, which is a neutral language. So I'm really very happy, and I thank His Excellency for inviting us and the steps we have taken today. And I'm glad that many of the presidents attended in person. Thank you very much.
Other heads of state also welcomed the move and promised to expedite the admission process to finality.
I also wish to note that Rwanda welcomes the progress made with regards to the admission in the East African Community of the Democratic Republic of Congo. We look forward to the prompt conclusion of the remaining admission procedures.
We have considered the verification mission report on readiness of DRC to join the community, and we have given directives which will expedite finalization of the remaining processes. We all know the importance of DRC joining our community, as all partner states have long and close cooperation by either bordering or having trade relationship, which will enhance prosperity of our people and the region.
Whether in political, economic, and social sectors are vital, and we have to ensure their implementation is critical and instinctive in all EAC partner states.
The Democratic Republic of Congo, which has a population of close to 90 million people, is expected to join the community before March 2022. The community has undertaken 7 out of the 10 agreed steps towards Congo's admission into the East African community. In his closing remarks, the chairperson of the summit, President Uhuru Kenyatta, reminded the leaders about the COVID-19 pandemic and how the member states can work together to contain the mutating virus. Samuel Senono, UBC News.